Hello and welcome. I have realised that there are enough days left in December to do a Make 9 Vlogmas edition. So, in this exciting episode, I will be pairing Christmas fabrics with 9 different dress patterns. So, let's go choose some dress patterns.
It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect jacket.
Okay, I have a storage box for everything. So I have a storage box full of dress patterns, mainly Vogue, but I do have some Simplicity and Butterick and Burda and McCall's. Sort of a mix, but yeah, there's a lot of vintage in there as well. So these are my Christmas fabrics over here. And they're different lengths. Some are 3 yards, some are 4 yards, and some, I think there's one that's 5. So I should probably, I think I'll whittle down these to ones that only have those amounts. And I'll take out the jacket ones and the trousers because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't really want to make trousers out of jingle bell trousers sort of thing. I would wear a holly skirt all year round, but trousers not so much, and definitely not a jacket. I like tweed jackets. So I think we'll take out all I love the skirts, especially the vintage skirts. So we'll leave them in for now. But yeah, I'll take out we'll just cull them down. Okay, so I'm taking out these ones because they're jackets. This one because, I love the trousers and I do want to make those tops, but out of a plain fabric, I don't think a Christmas print would do any of them justice. So we'll ditch that one. And then I absolutely love all these capes and that coat with the hood. But yeah, again, not in Christmas fabric. So I think I'll take those out for now and use a plain fabric on those ones. So next, what can I get rid of next? I thought I chose patterns well, but okay. I like those sleeves on a dress. These are sleeve patterns and I do like them. There's a couple of dress patterns where I don't like they've got a flutter sleeve, and I hate a flutter sleeve just because I'm a small, and I think when one gust of wind and you sort of disappear behind a flutter sleeve if you're not a giant. So yeah, okay, now I think what I'll do is, so I've counted out my fabrics. So this side is 3 yard cuts, and then I've got another, I actually thought I bought more 3 yard cuts. That's weird. Okay, but there's those ones there, and then this one in the middle is the long one, that's 5. And then this pile here, there's quite a lot of the 4 yard cuts. That's surprising to me. So I think I was in love with the vintage dress, the pink one that looks like scrubs. Yeah, that's why I bought all those ones, maybe. Because it was before I made it. Because I bought all these fabrics quite a long time ago, most of them. Okay, so these are, now we're back to the patterns and I'm whittling them down yet again. So these are all, they're probably 2 or 2.5 yards, or 1.5 for some of them. This one, I feel like it would be cheating to make that dress top thing, the long one, because it's basically just 2 long seams and a hem, and that's it. So also I think it would look nicer in a plain fabric. So I'll save that for another time. So here we go. I've sorted them into 3 yards, or there's also some that are 6 yards, so 2 3-yard cuts. That's that pile there. And then we have 4 yard cuts, which is those ones, and then there's another pile for 5. So I guess the 5 yard cut one will be easiest to do first. So yeah. This vintage dress is the one that I really, really want to do. But now that I'm looking at the fabric, I think Yeah, I think I want to do that vintage dress in a plain fabric, like a plain beige or a plain light blue or a plain black or something. So I just think it would be nicer. But yeah, so I think I might save this. It's the pattern of these that I want to do most, but I just don't know that this is the right fabric for it. And then we have, it's a modern dress, and it's I don't know, it's kind of plain and it's got a lot of pleating at the waist, so I don't know. I don't think this is the right fabric for it. And this one here, it's got a stiffened, the skirt is all stiffened. So that would take a long time because you have to sew a couple of layers together. And I do that by hand, so that would be a lot of hand stitching. So I think I'll do this dress in the middle here because I like how big the pockets are, and I might do it in a baggier size. So it's, yeah, that would be a nice sort of dress to wear after you've eaten too much. So yeah, I think I'll do that one with that dress. Next, we'll go for the 3-yard cuts because there's only 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I really thought I bought more of the smaller size, this 3-yard. Obviously, I didn't. So when I did the Scandinavian one, my first Christmas dress, that was short because I only had 2 yards of that fabric. But as I said in the making of video, you can make a 3-yard one, and it's kind of got a ruffle around the bottom, and it doesn't have sleeves. So I might do that one because I really want to see what that looks like, and if I like it, I'm probably going to make lots of dresses because it's just a pullover dress. It doesn't have a zip or anything. So yeah, I'm not sure which fabric I'll use for it though. I actually quite like it in all of them. I guess I also have to do another bamboo dress, which is that one up there on the right. So I should probably decide. I'm not going to do the blue in the bamboo dress because the original bamboo dress is actually blue. So I think I'll do the Scandinavian long in that colour, and then with the Christmas lights, and then with the bamboo dress, I think that's this one here. I already have that plaid, and I also have the blue bamboo one. So I think I'll do the gingerbread on pink. That would be adorable, and I would wear that so much. I was saving that gingerbread pink fabric for a vintage dress, but I would just wear it so much more as a bamboo dress. Okay, so then we have 3 more fabrics. So this Vogue shirt dress is absolutely lovely. I like the long version, which takes 6 yards. The short one takes 4, I think. But I think with the sleeves, I might put a cuff on them. Yeah, so, but I don't think those 2 hollies really go together terribly well. So maybe not. Save it for another month and we'll look at other patterns. Okay, so these are all say that they need around about the same amount. Okay, this one has ribbons, and I always wear a bra, so I'm not sure the ribbon one is the perfect thing. So this one, after you make the dress, you have to make shoulder pads. So no, I don't think I'll have time to do that. This one, it's a nice dress, but no, I'm just not feeling it at the moment. This one is absolutely adorable. So this is the dress, but I also love those sleeves from that shirt. So combined, they would take up the right amount of fabric. So maybe on that, definite maybe. This vintage shirt dress is absolutely adorable. I love it so much. Definite maybe. And this one, again, it's one that you just pull it over your head, and it doesn't have a zip or anything. So that one is a definite. I definitely want to make at least one of those. And then there's also the dress that reminds me of Sophia Loren. And also this dress here, the red. I really like the red one, but in the length of the F, the blue one. So, but I'm making one of those in January with this gorgeous beige and sage green and red poppy fabric. So and January alarmingly is only in a few weeks, so I might put that one to the side for the moment and do that next month. So, yeah, so we're down to 4 patterns and 3 more bits of fabric. So, I like these 3 here, but I am a little concerned that the Sophia dress, the one on the left, is a little too complex. So I'll keep this one on standby, that party dress where I'll add the sleeves, and I'll do the other 3. But if as I'm tracing out the Sophia pattern, if I just feel like it's too complex for me to do in a rush, or like I don't know, sometimes I just feel like I'm not feeling something. So yeah, I really want to do it, but yeah. So now I'm just choosing which fabric to make with which. And I really like the bold holly with the Sophia. So yeah, these are the ones I'll try and get those done. They're what I've earmarked for each one. So I just stacked up all my 3-yard ones. And these skirts, and yeah, they're sort of shorter cuts. And now I've put aside the shorter cuts and I've got all the 4-yard ones left to go. I don't think the skirts are the right thing, so I'll probably put them aside to do maybe next year. Goodness me, this year has gone so quickly. So yeah, I'll put the vintage skirt patterns aside and get out some vintage dress and regular dress patterns for these ones. Okay, first of all, I would happily just make this sage. I call this the sage dress. It's Vintage Vogue 9106, and it's currently my absolute favorite pattern. I just think it's lovely. And but what I do want to do is hack it, because that one has a zip, but I want to try it with the Scandinavian one. So the top is as a pullover, and then make the skirt as a 3-tiered gathered skirt. I want to see if you can hack those patterns together and do that, because that would be so cool, because then you could have a pullover dress but it would have a nice big full long skirt, and that would be so cool. And also my flamingo dress that I made in November for Pretty in Pink month, I really like that dress, but the neckline is too high, and I also prefer a princess seam bodice to one with darts. So I've got this vintage top, and I thought, well, what if I make this D one here? What if I make the top of the dress that with the princess seams and the sort of scooped round neck, well, not scooped, but round neck, and then I make the skirt that big, full, beautiful skirt from the other pattern. So I'm going to try those 2, the hack ones. And yeah, so now I just have to decide what else to do. I think counting up, I think I've got 8. So I need at least 1 more pattern for my make 9. So I love this t-shirt shirt dress, and I absolutely love this one here, but the version I like, the one that's pictured, actually takes 6 or 7 yards. It's and it's got layers and layers and layers of gathers, and now that I'm thinking about it, that would take a long time just to sew that many layers together, so maybe not. And this one, I've just bought it because it's got the slash and gather at the sides that 1920s flapper dresses were constructed that way, and I just thought it was interesting for that. I don't think that dress flatters her. But now that I'm thinking about it, the Vogue 9106 has slash and gather skirts, but it's multiple layers. So I've actually done that technique already. So yeah, maybe I'll put aside that other dress. And then I have this one here, which is a cute modern dress, but I don't know, the bodice is just tight fitting in the wrong way for me for the month where you overeat the most. I think I just feel a bit chubby in that one. I know some of the others are probably more form-fitting, but just in a different way. So I think I'll set that one aside. Okay, so yeah, as I said, I've already got 8 patterns if you include those ones. I mean, I would just happily make 9 of that dress there, but I won't. I'll hack those 2 together. So that's number 7. And then I'll put the, I don't know which fabric to use. And then I'll also do the sort of modified flamenco one. And yeah, and then I just need one more. So I really like, this is a cool pattern, but I just remembered that it's got a zip, a back zip. And I do not like a back zip, especially on a bohemian dress. I mean, what is the point? It's a bohemian dress. You should just be able to put it on over your head. So yeah, I think this one I like. So yeah, I think the medium-sized holly would be a good one for that. And the vintage 1950s holly for the shirt dress. And I think that would be darling. It would just look so nice. And then the candy canes. Oh, I love the red candy canes on the beige. They're just gorgeous. And I guess it sort of reminds me of that picture on the sewing pattern. So yeah, plus I just really love it. So I'll do my hack one of like a mix of those 2 patterns out of the candy canes. And then, yeah, if that one goes well, then I'll make a couple of other versions of it too out of the other Christmas fabrics. But yeah, there we go. So that will be 9. Jeepers creepers. Okay, when I was filming this, I was so busy trying to capture all the footage I needed. I didn't stop to think about, yeah. Plus, I've got the moose Christmas Scandinavian fabric as well. Hooly dooly. And I also have some other fabrics, the Christmas fabrics that I ordered a long time ago. But yeah, I think COVID is hitting some of the delivery companies harder than others. So anyway, to recap, these are the 9 that I decided upon. We have the pullover dress. So the top is a Scandinavian one and the bottom is the sage dress, and then we have the mashup between the flamenco dress and that vintage 1960s top and in the medium holly, and then we have the 1950s holly in the shirt dress, which yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. I think that will be so pretty. Actually, I think they'll all be lovely. But yeah, especially the ones that can just sort of pop on over them, like just pull them on. Yeah. And then the next layer, we have the one with the big pockets and the collar, like the Rita dress. I think that one will be a nice one. I might make that, see how much fabric I have, but I might make that in as large a size as possible, just so it's nice and baggy, so I can wear it when I'm overeating. And then we have another pullover dress, and it's just a nice classic shape in the red candy cane. And then we have the Sophia dress in the really large holly. And I think that's going to be fabulous, that one. And then the last layer of fabrics, we have the blue, navy blue, grey and white. That's going to be a long Scandinavian dress. And I don't know if I'll have enough for sleeves. I might just do a little short sleeve. And then we have this. I'm still not sure. I think I'll do the one with the cuffs. I think. Yeah, they're basically the same. Anyway, that in the small holly with it's slightly metallic. So I think that will look really pretty. And then, yeah, the pink gingerbread one in the bamboo print dress. And yeah, that one's adorable. Why did I not think of that combination before? That's going to be such a cute dress. And yeah, this is the sleeves that I used on the, if you saw the Christmas plaid one, I used the sleeves from that t-shirt sorry, that shirt dress. So there you go. Those are my tentative make 9s, asterisks. I might swap something out. It just seemed, now that I'm editing it and doing the voiceover, I'm like, what were you thinking? That's too ambitious. But I think if I just sort of am really organized about it, hopefully I'll get at least some of them done. And they will be so much fun to wear because I love a Christmas fabric. They're so pretty. I don't know why I don't have like oodles of them already in my wardrobe, because I sing Christmas carols all year round. And that's the big difference between these videos and me in real life. I sing all the time. Like, yeah, show tunes and Christmas carols. And yeah, but because of copyright, you can't sing in these things. Probably, you don't want to hear me sing too. But yeah, so that's the biggest difference, I'd say, between me on film and me in real life. But yeah, so these are my fabrics, and yeah, I'm just sort of quietly reeling because I think I've been too ambitious. But, that's the point of the 8-9 sewing competition or sewing challenge thing. You're supposed to sort of push yourself to see if you can achieve more than you thought you could. So yeah, if I get even half of these done, I will be very pleasantly surprised. So thank you for watching, and yeah, stay tuned. It might be an epic disaster, or I might yeah, have lots of lovely dresses to wear all year round. And yeah, I'll be the walking Christmas. I'll be the one singing the Christmas carols and wearing the vintage Christmas fabrics. Yeah. Anyhow, thank you for watching, and yeah, stay tuned.